Okay, listen up. This is our first stage of this Tour de France 2019, and of course our goal is to make sure that Magnus Cort is gonna win the stage, or at least get a top 5, maybe top 10 place if we are unlucky. But I am really keen on that Magnus Cort can do a difference here, and also because he is good on the cobblestones. Yes, I say cobblestones. It's because they're on this stage is like 3 cobblestones sections. It's not because it's long, but it's some cobblestone sections actually are not long, but they are high. That means there's percentage on 10% in the climb. But if you're a classic rider, you can probably see your advantage on that, even you're not usually a climber. But if you see the form Magnus Cort has made this year, he should probably be a great rider for this kind of stages, and I think he's gonna help Fuglsang for a great achievement on this and make sure he's keeping out of trouble and also have a good place in this stage after. And after the stage there's actually gonna come a team time trial, which I don't have most confidence in to win, but I'm keen on to get a top 5 place with the team. But for now our goal is to go on breakaway with Luis Leon Sanchez. He told us this morning that he wants to go on a breakaway, so we are keen to see if he's gonna do it. And you see right now he's actually on a breakaway, and it's gonna be exciting to see how far he can go with this breakaway. So just sit there back and relax and enjoy this first stage of this Tour de France 2019. At this point, Luis Leon Sanchez is alone in this breakaway and probably gonna have some riders up to him, and I hope he does, because he cannot hold this completely. But he's a good rider to have on a breakaway, especially when you think about the terrain. It's a little hilly but also flat. So for a guy like Luis Leon Sanchez, who is actually a competent helper for Fuglsang in the long run, it's probably gonna be one of the states he can make a difference. And now the group has come up to Sanchez, and let's see how they're gonna work together. It's not strong riders, but they are riders that actually are capable to do some stuff, because there's also from teams that actually just want to go out in a TV breakaway. But let's see how this is gonna work before they reach the first climb, or the first sprint climb. The most suitable is if there would come like 2 or 3 more riders up to this group, then I actually think they're gonna hold to the finish, or else it's not gonna happen. And now we're gonna reach the first climb. This climb is first cobblestones, and then we have to see how hard it's gonna be, and as we have to make sure that Fuglsang or Magnus Cort should go in front of the peloton. And now we're gonna reach the sprint. And this is our first idea how good Magnus can sprint. According to some of the favorites like Sagan and Kittel and riders like those, and Viviani. And he also gives us an idea. It's fine, it's fine. They give you an idea how we should expect him in the final sprints. But we try to continue because next up is like cobblestone section. Maybe we can do some advantage on this. We have to see. We couldn't do much difference at that cobblestone, but now we're in the final section. We have to let Luis Linsendes go back because we didn't expect him to actually complete this. So he's now back in the peloton. Try to help Magnus Cort for a sprint victory, and this is gonna be the first mass sprint. It's gonna be exciting to see what we can do in this, if we can follow the best or not. And also there's a lot of gaps already in this because of those cobblestones. Even Lopez has been dropped, Bilbao has been dropped, Cataldo has been dropped, but Fuglsang is still in the front group, and that's important. That's the most important thing. Right now there's like 5 kilometers to the finish, and we are stick in the front of the group or the peloton. You see the exactly. And now we have 4 kilometers left, and even it's open wide. The riders are driving fast. Putovivo is behind. You see Kreuzweg has been dropped. You see Viviani on the left side. Sagan is probably gonna come up in a moment. And Felix Gilbert right there. Well, let's see. Let's see when we should start the sprint. It's gonna be and we have some guys sprinting already. Us, and there's Sagan right behind Magnus Cort, who is gonna put the right. And Philippe is trying to get up to Kittel, and the sprint is started. Oh, it's not looking good. Magnus Cort is like 12 now. 500 meters, 400 meters. He's a go now. 7th place, he goes just behind Viviani, and he's got a 3rd place. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. We are confident that this is gonna be just a start to see what Magnus Cort can do in this. It's not bad at all. We see the sprint and finish. We see this. It's like 20. And see Sagan just passed through Viviani with ease on the highest gear. It's like from the 300 meters mark. And here the sprint goes. We start out there, 300 meters. Started. Magnus Cort just behind Sagan. He's in very good position. Viviani just behind Kittel. And Philippe behind Viviani. And Viviani is just past. And he's sprinting away in a fast sprint. Hoyers and back in the picture. And here we see Magnus Cort is actually in like 10th place, and he's going past the other riders, and Greiber is trying to go past him, but no, he's not gonna come. Michael Matthews has been dropped, and Magnus Cort is gonna get at 3rd place. This is gonna be exciting to see what we can expect from him.